sacred rooms, helping to save lives and make people avoid the tomb. Peace and blessings. What's going on to everybody? How's everybody doing? What's going on? What's happening? Well, hope you find this stream in great health. Your affairs are in order. You're strong. If you find yourself in a position where you're struggling, may you find swift amelioration towards your resolve. Let's get right into it. Behind the eight ball. What does I mean by that? Well, this is going to lean towards the crypto side of things. Behind the eight ball. I hear people still talking about that $19 billion liquidation event that took place last Friday. I mean, bless your hearts. I mean, we already that's behind us. That's in the past. That's crazy. If you experience harm from that event, that's difficult. These things happen in crypto all the time. They say though that one day broke a record. 19 billion in one day broke a record. So on the post chain side of things, exactly. You see how it's just quiet for that. That's just, yeah. It's very much that, like, damn near crickets. Crickets for those who have been like real with the situation. Like, you wanna believe in a situation, you wanna support the situation, you wanna invest in the situation. It's crickets. It's been crickets. For the other people who have agendas, who've been getting paid to play, right? Who just want to launch projects for the sake of launching projects, launch donation addresses and coins and memes and tokens just so that they can take money off the audience, off the people. It's different from them. They'll bull post to infinity as long as you giving them your money. They could convince you that whatever they launching you need, they're gonna continue to bull post. Right? We've heard about a marketing campaign unlike any other man has ever seen before. Oh, man. How's the marketing campaign performing that's so spectacular where it's unlike any, like, people, we can't even, yeah, I mean, my goodness, man. Oh, man. Uh, like, so what your founder did, what your founder did is, of course, what your founder can only do, as your founder's only been doing. Shout out to Gandhiji, first in the internet intangible building. Gandhiji, first in the internet ethereal intangible untouchable building. Good to see you, sir. Blessings, peace and blessings. Jahin, Jabara, Bele Bele. So all the great people in the world are going to find the stream, right? blessings, long life, and health. And we're going to educate the masses on the real, whether they like it or not. Because a certain person has been behind the 8 ball. And I'm not going to take too much of your time, folks, today. I'm not going to take too much of your time, but I'm going to say it like this. Certain person has been behind the 8 ball. And it's just what it is. Like, you talk about you're doing this mass marketing with these tablets. This mass marketing that you started, quote unquote, this summer that just passed in August. What has that mass marketing done for the chain? My goodness, man. And this is not, listen, they're going to say, well, what, you know, you want to see something done, you do it. I'm doing it. I want to see something done. I'm talking. Yes, I want to see something done. I've done it. I've already invested. I've already onboarded people, right? I've already been DCAing. I've already been patient. I've already been marketing. I've already been promoting. So now I'm going to continue talking. Yeah, talk. Yeah. This is a form of marketing. This is a form of promoting. You just don't like the messaging. You don't like the words of truth that I speak about. And I get it. I get it. But your man is behind the 8 ball. He moves in a way that's a bit delayed. For a person who says they are Mensa candidate, level, genius, IQ, high intelligence quotient level, all this stuff, you move, you operate in a way where it seems like you're not aligned with what's taking place in the market or in the world. You don't have a good handle, a good pulse of what's going on in the crypto streets. Not at all. He does not. He's not good at that. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. You don't. You don't really. You don't. If you still want to tell people today, like he did, tweeted some tweets he put out. When people talk about in quotes, keep building. Because I don't follow him. I do not follow him. These are tweets that other individuals want to screenshot and share on the internet. Okay, I'm gonna read it. But you know, and you know what? That's a fact, Gandhi G. That's a fact. I also sacrifice for freedom of talk about it. Right? Right? That's a fact. So they could all kick rocks with no shoes on. They could all kick rocks bare feet, no sandals, no slippers. Because I also sacrificed for freedom of speech. You want to talk about blockchain as code and speech. This is why I don't understand the hypocrisy. I don't appreciate the games that this guy wants to play with adults because he's addicted to video games. Like I said in my previous stream, once you're an addict, you're always an addict. And he's a video game addict, among other many, maybe other things. Who knows? I don't know. Don't care. He said this, that he had a problem playing video games. So the problem is evolved. The problem is evolved. Problems evolve. Now, you want to tell people in quotes, when folks say keep building, that's just the wrong approach. It's not about keep building. This is what he's saying in one of his tweets recently, yesterday, I think. Keep building shouldn't be the approach. So now you indirectly, again, defecating on people who build on your fork of Ethereum. You're defecating on those individuals because he said instead of keep building, you're better off rather keep promoting versus keep building. Keep promoting. As if people haven't been promoting since he launched the ERC20 on Ethereum. Like, this is the thing too, man. Like, new people, it's hard to get people to understand what all of this is. He has no clue. He is behind the 8 ball. You launched a meme coin launchpad years after the chain launched, a year and a half after the chain launched. People were launching memes on your tokens damn near day one. You decide to launch a meme launchpad because you didn't believe in memes, sir. You let Solana take all the steam, take all of it. Solana is known for that. Solana, for better, for worse. Like, this one wants to sort of like, again, you want to copy greatness. He hasn't been one to, right, be the founder of greatness. He copies greatness and wants to duplicate. It's not his fault. Maybe that's his ashe, that's his lane, to copy greatness. And don't pretend like you pretending like you the originator. Man, you take a bunch of different things that already exist. Just say what it is. You take a bunch of different things that already exist and try to manipulate it, package it up, and make it look nice. Like Hart's Law, you didn't invent anything. You just saw something that was happening since the beginning of trading and marketing, business cycles, and all that, investing, and you gave it a name. Because he's one of those that he takes something, he wants to brand it real quick, right? Wants to market, wants to package it to sell you an idea and make you think that he's the guy because he put a name on it. That's all it is. He didn't create anything. Hart's Law. Y'all are you folks don't want to think. It's an example. I mean, I'm jumping all over the place, but it's all connecting. You want to tell people that you got to keep promoting, but then when you're looking at what's going on what you want people to talk about, they're promoting, again, new coiners, there's a learning curve, a curve that's so steep for new coiners in crypto, right? That you have to respect it, because we all had to get to a point. We had to understand this as well. So it's very hard to keep things simple to a new coiner where you want to say, hey, look at this thing right here. You'll have to lie to them and tell you it's 100% decentralized. You'll be lying, because it's not. Why? Because there's admin keys. Where's the decentralization? If you tell me there's admin keys and people could alter whatever they got going on when they feel like it. You could alter farms. You could alter OA, staking hex, whatever it is, thereby affecting APY, right? You could do a lot of different things. You could alter ink emissions on the farm. Yeah, decentral. But you want people to lie and tell you about decentralized. This is all decentralized. But we'll tell you need to keep promoting. Why? Because you need to promote, as long as you're promoting good and wholesome projects, like wholesome. He speaks in a way that's very like, are you Martha Stewart? Like, what you mean wholesome? Wholesome. They do this cringe. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the way he speaks, and he just cringe. Like a guy, bro, like when the chain starts producing whatever it was promised that it needs to produce, that he told people not to have expectations of, I'm still gonna talk crazy. And when I'm saying talking crazy, meaning talking truth, because the truth is gonna hurt regardless. I'm not gonna forget these moments, these times. Because even in times like now, when they tell you you got to be bull posting or promote, speak the good word about whatever's going on, he already again disrespected the builders. Don't talk about keep building, keep promoting, keep talking, keep marketing, keep all that. Market what? Something that's been down and to the right for 2.5 years. This is what you're gonna show a new person who cares to understand. A new person that cares to understand what's going on here, they're gonna look and find something that's been down and to the right by way of price in a time where people are dealing with all kinds of financial hardship. I'm gonna show a regular schmegular person, ordinary person like me, have a conversation like I've had in the past. They're going through all kinds of hardship. I'm gonna tell them, listen, you might want to expose yourself, not financial advice. You might want to expose yourself to crypto. Oh yeah, what's crypto? Well, crypto is an opportunity for you to bank for yourself. You know these cute operative terms, bank, bank for you, become your own bank, sovereign, all that. How you make money? Oh well, there's this situation we got going on over here. Remember Ethereum? Oh, you don't know about Ethereum? Sorry. Let me educate you. We gotta speak about Bitcoin first, right? And then let me talk to you about some Ethereum. And then after that, we're gonna talk to you about Pulse Chain. You gotta do all this, talk and talk and try to explain to people. And this was his ideology too. He telling you people want to spend money for coins that are garbage. Want to spend more for coins that are garbage. This is the only industry where folks will spend a lot of money, and I kind of agree with that. People will spend money on trash, garbage, scam projects. Sure, but you playing a very weird game. It's only his reputation and 10,000x that separates him from calling all of his coins garbage because manipulation had to be done, right? People had to say, okay, yeah, you claim you had your thing. How many audits did your ERC-20 go through? 3 million audits? Okay, cool. Oh, there was no admin key. Then, yeah, crypto projects you like, not supposed to have admin keys, right? No third party. Where's the code and all this stuff, right? You went 10,000x. That is the only thing that's giving him any type of percentage of whatever you want to believe, like credibility, from calling everything he got going on as garbage. Where you can't say that because this thing went 10,000x 4 years ago. Oh, okay. Crispy Bacon in the building. Crispy Bacon say he stopped following best decision. And listen, and I can relate like in a way where it's less toxicity. You know what I'm saying? Less drama, less toxicity. Crispy Bacon stopped following him. It's less drama, less foolishness. Because you read, you listen, because they showed a snapshot again of what he's writing. He's telling people they need to promote, right? People need to understand sometimes in crypto, things that are cheaper can be better than something that you pay a lot of money for that ends up being garbage. And I get that. But at the same time, you got to show and prove more because these last 2.5 years on this chain have presented a lot of problems. A lot of problems. Oh, you're gonna say, oh no, what do you mean problems? It never stopped. It's been flawless uptime. Huh? Huh? It's been operating. It's been this and that, and then you've been supporting scammers. Right. You've been supporting scammers. You want to talk about, oh, make sure your thing is whatever and wholesome. Make sure you're right in the mind. Make sure you're emotionally intelligent and balanced, and make sure what you're thinking and producing in the world is wholesome. You've been hiding for 2.5 years. This thing you said is supposed to be so decentralized, then why are people basically begging for you to come back and stream? Because absent of you, look at what the whole thing has produced. Like, regardless, price suppression, regardless of people saying whatever they're saying, whatever, you had a group of people in July of 2023 who came together and called themselves trying to have a meeting on Spaces that was 7 hours long, discussing how they're going to lead the community without you, since you took a back seat early. And how successful have they been in running the community without your presence, RH? You know, behind the 8 ball. It's supposed to be decentralized. So you would imagine, how did Bitcoin perform without Satoshi, right? Somebody who RH described as a BITCH for abandoning Bitcoin. How's Posttrade performing without this dude being present? How's Posttrade performed with his absence, internet absence? We're not talking about some weak Twitter engagement that the world doesn't care about. And the people who thought they could take your place, again, those leaders that thought they could take your place and lead the community, what good is it? You see, look at the state of the community. You got division, factions, people not getting along like that. You got those that are just like punch drunk and want to bullpost to no end. You got folks that are just like everywhere, nowhere at the same time. And he want to tell you to keep promoting. Keep promoting what? In other words, keep promote, but you telling the world, people, it's like what's good for the goose ain't good for the gander. Like, why don't you keep promoting? It's your chain. I don't work for you. You want to see something done, you do it. Keep promoting. Keep promoting for what? Oh, you want to pump your bags, right? Pump your bags. Yeah, that's the magical trick bag that you get yourself caught up in. This double talk, right? Double messaging foolishness. No, you keep promoting. Why don't you keep building wherever you are? Because in a sense, me talking about this, I'm giving it light. And I understand that. I've been giving it a certain light. Because the light that I'm giving is this piercing light, filled with truth that a lot of people just can't stand, they can't handle, they just simply don't like. And it's cool. I'm good with that. Because I'm not going to glorify lies. I'm not going to glorify deceit. Not about that. Why can't there be a situation where people, you put in your time, you put in your work, you put in your money, and you basically reap what you sow accordingly? No, these people over here want to play. They want to manipulate, right? They want to play games with you psychologically, because that's how they get their rocks off, like him. Oh, why don't you decipher and decode my riddles? Because he got nothing else better to do. He's supposed to be a billionaire, and this is what you do. You said you wasted so much time playing video games for years, addicted to that. So his video game playing, right, evolved to internet manipulation. You throw out a riddle. Some of you are gonna hold on to every letter and everything he talks about and try to decipher that. I've seen that since November of 2021, when people try to decode his messaging thinking that Pulse Chain was going to launch November 18, 2021. I remember this. Folks are hanging on to every syllable, every letter that this man utters. And he gets his rock off. That's why I don't listen. You know what I'm saying? I'm not reposting nothing you got going on. I'm not following you. Your energy is basura. That's garbage in Spanish tongue. Energy's trash. His energy is trash to me. Oh, come on, guys. Just, just keep promoting this and that. 1 minute you're a dum-dum. 1 minute you're an idiot. The next minute is, hey, fine people. Can somebody volunteer or donate a cargo van? You might get a tax break. And then another minute is, why are you begging, whining, and crying? And the next minute is, oh, he's begging Ethereum to do something. Begging Vitalik to do something with Ethereum and its price. This flip-flop contradiction thing is nasty. Embrace the paradox. Embrace how you behind the 8 ball. All this talk, you act like he's in the know. You're not in the know. You're not tapped in. You're not tapped in with what's really, 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 really going on. People may have a direct line to him, which I do believe. Folks can communicate with him for sure. For sure. And have had access the whole entire time. It's just you're right. You're not in the inside. You're not in the inside group. And you're not, you didn't pay to play. You didn't pay to play. And then what's crazy is he's cheap. He definitely didn't pay you. Somebody had to buy him his meal 4 years ago. So cheap. He said it on a stream too. The same stream. He split his legs wide open on a stripper pole in front of men. That stream. That he's cheap. He's cheap. Believe it. He told you he's cheap, but he told you also he's a giving tree, and you ate that up. And you try to justify that and make it make sense. You made sense out of that. How does that make sense? Then y'all begging and hoping that $25 million that went through Tornado Cash is going to yield something for you. That's none of your business. It's not doing nothing for you. 25 mil. And what's it doing? What happened? Y'all bored. Go live life. Go aggressively touch grass. Like my man in the Telegram groups. Go aggressively touch grass. Go keep promoting. Keep promoting for who? Been promoting. You know when you do something and then when someone tells you to do it, it's like, nah. And then from him too, you're like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna cook like it, right? It gets to a point where to hear him say that after all this time, because again, even in the sense where when I'm talking about, if I'm talking about Pulse Chain, that's a form of promotion, whether you like it or not, this and that and this, because I could be talking about anything else in the world. I'm talking about promotion. I've been promoting this thing, right? But when you hear him tell you, yo, keep promoting, and then I'll just be like, nah, I'm gonna switch it up. Because the promoting I was doing for the last year and a half is helping people realize that you're not really the guy. Do you like that type of promoting? You don't? It don't matter to me. Because like my man said again here in this thing, Gandhi G said, I sacrifice for free speech, not censored. Free speech. I'm gonna talk. The same thing that people sacrifice for, they afraid to do. Nah, man. Like clown this guy, man. This guy ain't it. He's not. I told you. And you're right. I got the inspiration from somebody who said it. Like, yo, he can't be the, and it's true. How could he be the guy? All this time, you let a whole year go by after you beat the SEC and it's crickets? Seriously? It's just crickets? Like, that's it? Like, You're not gonna have a year-long celebration after that? No, it's because someone like, you under pressure. You're under pressure. It's nasty too. Damn. Like I said many times in the past, man, I don't envy him at all, at all, at all, at all. You talk about you the giving, you doing this, you doing that, but then you gotta let the world know you bulletproof and safe. You telling people you're giving tree this and that and this, but you can't speak, you disappeared. You love the attention that you get, love it, and you've been stifled and forced to be quiet, and then you want to just keyboard thugging on the Twitter pad, on the X platform. Just sometimes like there's sometimes you meet people, they're cool, man. You can be like, yo, you're a cool guy, man. Me, I consider myself a nerd, and I don't care what anybody thinks. This guy cares about what you think. He's the type who cares about what you think about him. That's where you could see. See, y'all, who's gonna break thick? Listen, man. Your founder of Pulse Chain cares about what you think about him. The cosplay he does when he's around, when he tries to act like he's like down, where he's hurling the word nigga, we're giving you the hard A, but it's really like you hear him say it, and all you hear is an ER, because you're like, nah, dude, I don't care what your upbringing is. When you saying it, it's maximum cringe. Just be you. Like you perform, like just like when he got on the Fresh and Fit stream, you're like, no, why you changed up your style of speaking? Why are you trying to act like you down because you got some black and brown faces around you? And be you. Cringe. Cringe. You speaking to some ladies, you speaking to a 20-year-old, a 19, 20-year-old streamer, and you start talking about some sexualized conversation because you can't help your cringe-worthy self. That's him. That's your founder. That's your founder. What's that got to do with with the Pulse Chain? It got everything to do with it. What you mean? It got everything to do with it. He behind the 8 ball. Y'all, listen, man. Oh, separate the man from the code. No, you can't do that when the man has 95% control of the whole situation. What you separating? And then you got people on the chain, unfortunately, who caught on. Fortunately, maybe unfortunately. There are people who launch their own projects and protocols, contracts, coins, tokens, whatever. They listened to him and what he was saying over the years, right? They listened to him so close where they duplicated. And this is the thing about information. And when you're talking, you don't know who's listening to you. You don't know. So a lot of people took heed to what he was talking about over the years with crypto and launching and doing this and doing that, and they did what they did on Pulse Chain, right? To the point where, like I said, whether it is what it is, man. People listened to him and made a killing because he gave some secrets away. They are no longer secrets because you gave it away. Made a killing. And it's actually hurt the chain, but he doesn't want to tell you about it. Price suppression has just been disgusting because you're trying to suppress price, whether it's bots, whether it's whoever, whether it's haters who don't like you, who just can't keep selling because they can't stand your guts, or whether it's you doing it behind the scenes, pretending like it's not you, it's killing your reputation. Because each day that goes by where we don't touch an all-time high stains his crypto reputation. Each day that goes by, there are no green candles that's produced. It kills his reputation on the internet 100%. And unfortunately, you taught the wrong people how to win in crypto, because those people that are winning in crypto that keep extracting and extracting ad infinitum, right, are adding to all of the negative sentiment that we experiencing. Those of us that just we don't even have time for all that. We just want to just listen. You told us we getting in early bird gets the worm. DCA, you know, this is what it is. Oh, this is the best thing. You beat the SEC, all this good stuff. You don't have time to click up with anybody and build a protocol and become a cabal, fake cabal inside group and try to conspire and see how you could just steal money from people. We don't have time for that. A lot of us are just decent people. We don't have time to be playing these games that these nondescript individuals get involved with. Criminals. I don't have time to be that, to do that, to waste, you know? But this is what we're subjected to. Like I said, a lot of people took their copies and bonded with PDI, whether you like PDI or not, burned the liquidity, burned it. So that thing is there for them to extract from forever, as long as Pulse Chain exists. It is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. Struggling. Because dude just misstepped. He took some chances. He was good with the ERC20 until you saw something about some S load with Ethereum and using that as an excuse to say they were hating on him and his community. When you had to end stake, you had to pay so much money in gas fees to end your stakes and S load this S. You blame S load, and then now you got this whole blockchain and you stuck. And you talk about keep promoting. You stuck though. You stuck. Somebody telling you what to do. You can't tell me somebody not telling him what to do. You seen your community try to lead itself, and it led itself to where? Down and to the right. The whole time the community been promoting. You talk about keep promoting, keep building, keep promoting. Community been doing all of that and then some. The entire time. Just here, slave, keep working. Just crack the whip. Here, slave, keep working, keep picking cotton. Go ahead, keep doing it for free. Go ahead, pump your bags. I don't work for you. Go ahead. You want to see something done? You do it. Crack the whip. Keep cracking the whip. Come on, bro. You crazy, bro. You know, you crazy, bro. Buffalo Heart in the building. Yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you. It's a game, like, and that's the whole thing too. The whole shakeout thing, like shake out. Like, yeah, you know how many people in this, they don't care about the whole shakeout. You know what I'm saying? Like, who you shaking out? No. We're gonna ride this. Some of us, we're gonna ride this, because this is where again the chicken is gonna come home to roost. Where you're gonna have to show and prove. But now to the next, let's say 15 years, at some point he's gonna have to show and prove. He cooked himself. He put himself in a corner where, oh, you said this was better than Bitcoin? Prove it. Oh, you said, oh, this a faster throughput, quicker block times, cheaper fees, and all this Pulse Chain. You fork of Ethereum, PRC20, world's largest airdrop, this and that. Oh, potential of 14,000x, and all. Prove it. Prove it. Prove it. 15 years. He put that on himself. You got all this time, 15 and more. You got all this time. Now you got, that's it. Even if one person decided to stick around for the next 15 years, you're still gonna have to prove to that one person. You still gonna have to prove to that one person you're a man of integrity. Like whatever you talked about, yo, came to fruition, and you were right. No, it ain't that easy to just give up. Are you serious? People brand new. People coming in and talk about they're gonna sell and leaving like that. That's y'all. Some of us, nah. Been around for a long time. I'm still staking garbage from 2017. Garbage. Trash. Trash scam coins. Staking. Like staking. You think this right here? I'm just gonna if I didn't stop that, the garbage from 2000, you think I'm gonna stop this? Right. Right. Listen, blessings, y'all. Blessings, y'all. I got a boogie. But I just wanted to say that, man. This dude, like, behind the eight ball, man. Behind the eight ball. It's not good. It's not good. But in essence, though, on the real, I do hope dude find his way. I do hope he finds his way, whatever that means. Because it's getting to a point where it's just like, whether you're making payment arrangements with Interpol October 2nd or not, whatever you're doing, resolving that, whatever. There's people out here that deserve more. You understand? People out here that deserve more. Because this hasn't produced anything close to what, right? Nah, not at all. Just keep buying, keep buying. That's the whole rules. No, when's a good time? When's the best time to buy in the bear market? That's the strategy these people. And I'm not saying that's wrong, but this thing never even had a cycle. Never had a bull cycle within a bull market. This thing didn't have any bull cycle within a bull market when they beat the SEC during the bull season. You don't see anything wrong with that? What better time to really to shine, to pump beyond the heavens? What better time to pump? And what better reason? Better time during the bull cycle. Not only that, the administration, the United States administration changed and became more crypto friendly than ever. Than ever. On top of that, you, as some kind of crypto founder, even though you copied somebody else's work, you copied something, but you as a crypto founder and embroiled in a battle with the SEC, you beat the SEC. You got the bull season, you got the administration, presidential, US, crypto friendly, or at least crypto friendlier, the friendliest it's ever been. This administration has been the friendliest to crypto that any administration. Crypto only what 16 years old, whatever, and you beat the SEC. You damn near. I mean, what stars? How much more aligned can the stars be? You got that reprehensible person that looked like that character in The Simpsons, Gary Gensler, Mr. Burns, got kicked out. Damn near kicked, embarrassed, kicked out, you humiliation, you sad excuse of some type of gatekeeper you're supposed to help investors. No, you've been helping your pockets and your rich friends. He's out. You slapped the SEC to shame, pissed on them, beat them, shame. Like you beat. There's no mistaking that. And Price hasn't even touched SAC. I could understand if it was like at SAC level, a little bit above. This shit can't even reach SAC because of whatever strategy people want to speculate. Oh, suppression. They got the bots. The bots are suppressing the price to shake the people out, to shake everybody out. You want to bring this thing all the way down to zero. This scam type talk. Scam talk, bots and all this extra, but this is supposed to be decentralized. Beat the SEC and it's just this. This is your claim to, yeah. And then want to speak in a way that's insufferable, like keep promoting. Look at the good things. Look at the wholesome things we got going on Pulse Chain. Wholesome. Look at this wholesome suffering and pain that people have been enduring for the last 2.5+ years. 2.5 years. Maybe even plus. And if you want to sacrifice since July of 21, 4+ years. No, man, you don't know what you're talking about. You keep crying, whatever, man. Zombie. These people are zombies, brainwashed zombies. Can't think for themselves, right? And then will watch me on the low. Try to talk sideways to me, but then will watch me on the low. I know you can't help the truth, man. The truth does that to you, man. It's magnetizing. Yeah, it's polarizing too. And it's definitely enlightening, illuminating for sure. For sure. For sure. That's why I basically rock by my, you see what I do? See what I do? I've been like this. Been this way. This is not brand new. Been this way. You think I would have wanted to be in a celebrating with the peoples, with the people? We'll be like, you see, folks, let's put the good word out there for sure. If this would have materialized to be something so much more positive and better, you think I would have been pushing that to the max, to the best of my ability? Come on, man. Diversifying the building. And then people talk about, yo, he's trying to pump this down to zero. We're already at zero. You know what I mean? You're trying to bring it down to zero. We're already at zero. Been at zero. Been at zero. Exactly. No other crypto community expects you to work for the founder who owns 90. Like, seriously. This is why I say the guy jokes a lot. Like, he takes all this as a joke. Seriously. Like, you take the people for a joke. What other community is going to expect you to work for the founder? Because that's the truth. To work for the founder, Crispy Bacon is on fire. It's true. To work for the founder when the founder owns 95% of the situation. Come on, bro. And they don't want to address any of that. They just gonna, nobody really openly, really puts those things out there. You want to talk about, oh, you need to stop complaining about building. Think about things that are built good and wholesome. Keep promoting, and all these tweets you want to put out about promoting. Oh, well, isn't it true that something has 80, 90%, 95% control of the situation? Oh, that don't matter. That don't matter. What do you mean that don't matter? No, he's supposed to believe you because you did a 10,000x thing, and little by little, that as long as time keeps passing, if we don't get closer to what we need to see, your reputation is stained. I said that already. That 10,000 is only going to last you, but for so long. If you can't duplicate that and keep your situation, you put yourself there. No one asks you to. You put yourself there in that position. Come on, man. No one, good people, man. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one, man. Take care of yourself. Be vigilant. Be healthy. Be well. Be strong. Try to not focus on this too much, even though it's difficult. Easier said than done. Seriously, it's easier said than done. But there's an entire life out there worth experiencing, exploring, and living. All the best to y'all. Peace.